All right, guys, good morning. Welcome back to Tomboy Official. Welcome to the podcast. Oh, man. All right, time for some yerba mate tea. I hope everybody's been sleeping good. Hopefully the last couple posts were helpful. Yeah, my night last night was a little weird. So I'm drinking this tea. So what happened last night? I didn't go out. I wasn't doing anything. Ended work at 4. Did about 3 hours of podcasting. And I was doing a little reading. I didn't really work out. I didn't work out during my shift. I started feeling a little tired in the afternoon. I felt a little weird yesterday. I don't know if it was a cold or what. You can probably hear it in my voice. It's a little scratchy. But I was like trying to take it easy yesterday afternoon because I was like getting this like wave of fatigue, and I'm not sure where it came from. I mean, I felt great energy in the morning. I felt like I was well rested. Just this wave came over me in the afternoon, probably close to 1 or 2. And then, I started feeling a little like hungry. I had a protein shake. I have these Orgain, but they're grass fed instead of the vegan ones. And so it has like real like milk in it. It's organic, but it has real milk in it, and I'm not really used to real milk. So maybe that's what was going on, but I didn't have that till like 4 o'clock or so. I think I was pretty on point with the calories. Like for breakfast, I had eggs and an avocado. I had a snack of like half a Perfect Bar and like a handful of blueberries. I had, for lunch, I had like a small, like it was like a bean and cheese burrito. For dinner, we had like noodles with vegetables and some beef in there. And I had that protein shake before dinner, like around 4, like right when I logged off work, because I was like, my stomach felt like maybe I'm a little hungry, but maybe it wasn't hunger. Maybe it was like some kind of indigestion or something. I really don't know. But my stomach was feeling a little strange. I wasn't able to fully tell what it was. Like, I totally was thinking, oh, like, my, I'm having a little, hunger, but it was kind of weird because it's like I mentioned, all the stuff that I ate before I ate the noodles with the vegetables and meat. Like, I feel like I had enough calories to not really be hungry by 4 o'clock, if that makes sense. But I was kind of hungry by 4, and that was weird. And at least I thought I was hungry, and maybe it was just some weird stomach thing, just all of a sudden. I don't know, because there were other little symptoms that followed. But I had that Orgain protein shake, just because I was like, I don't want to make a whole different dinner. And I drank it. It was fine. But I started feeling like that stomach thing after I ate dinner, which wasn't that long after the protein shake. It was probably around 4:30, maybe 5, I don't know. It was maybe 5 because it was like a little dark, I think. It was a little dark out. And I ate, and my stomach was still feeling a little weird. Like, it kind of felt like the best I can describe is that it felt like I was hungry, but I was like, I know I'm not hungry. So I was kind of feeling weird about that. Just because I didn't know, I wasn't sure what was going on. And then probably around 8 p.m. or so, like, I was recording podcast episodes, and maybe around 8 p.m. or so, I started feeling a little like my stomach was a little how do I describe this? I started feeling like my stomach was a little like kind of rumbly, kind of like, I don't know if anybody's lactose, but if you're lactose, you probably know what I mean. It's like when you drink milk products, you start feeling this kind of certain way. But I don't know if it's related, because I've had one of these protein shakes before, and I did not feel that way the other time when I had it. So it's hard for me to really say, because I've had these before and I haven't felt that stomach thing, and that stomach feeling thing was kind of going on before I even had the protein shake, really. So it was just confusing. I was just like, maybe I'm getting a cold, because I started getting this weird sinus, kind of like sniffles a little bit, which I still kind of have, and then just very mild. But I had this throat, like this pain in a place in my throat, and had a little cough, and I had like a sore throat, and I was like, what is going on? So with my stomach and then the little sore throat and the little sinus thing, I was like, I should probably go to bed early, But what I was reading was this like spirituality thing, and I don't really want to say what I was reading a lot of stuff that had a lot of depth to it. It was kind of about kind of complex topics about race and equality and religion and race. And then I started going into reading about these different topics about spirituality, kind of related to, kind of related to life and death, and beliefs around like, immortality, and like beliefs about like heaven, or how to behave on earth and that kind of thing. And like, I don't know, for some reason I think maybe it was too deep. It was a little weird to try to sleep from there. Like around 9:30, I didn't have the lights out. I was still kind of thinking about these topics, and then by 10, almost 11, probably 10:30 or so, 10:45, I turned out the lights. And I was tired. Like, I wanted to go to sleep, but I just had a lot on my mind, so I was like awake. And for me that was fine. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna be awake, I'm awake. And I was just kind of trying to just wake up. Like, I was trying to go to sleep. I wasn't trying to wake up. But I was in and out of sleep. I woke up a couple times. I probably slept close to like 11:30, so later than I wanted. And I was online later than I wanted. So I don't really know. Like, I was a little. It was a weird night. Like, it was a weird evening. Not necessarily bad, just, it was flowing. I don't know why I was feeling weird. I don't really feel. I mean, maybe I do now that I'm talking. I kind of feel it in my throat again. So maybe it's something with talking. Because I was recording for like 3 hours about some other topics. And so, I mean, 2 of the hours I'm probably not going to post, but 1 of the hours I probably will. I already did elsewhere. And then 2 of the hours I'm like, I don't know. That was a little too lengthy for what it was. But it's recorded, so I'm like, maybe I'll post it. I don't really know. But I might post it just because it's there, because I have it, so I might actually do it. But I don't really know what was going on. It was just some weird sinus thing, maybe with my throat too, maybe from talking too much. I really don't know. It was weird. Like, I started feeling really tired yesterday and really just, I did think I was going to sleep earlier than I did, and then I kept waking up. And it was fine, Like, I felt, like, tired, but, like, right now I mostly feel okay. So today's plan, start work in a few minutes. Got about 12 minutes. I'm going to eat the same breakfast, eggs, avocado. Finishing up some of this tea to get this kind of energy pumped up. But I don't feel bad on energy. I just, it was just a weird night. I had a weird night. It happens sometimes. But, for me, it's, I have a little bit of a weird time with, like, spirituality topics, like all types of topics. Not that I dislike it, it's just that it makes me feel a little weird. I don't really know how to describe it, but I do start feeling a little weird. Maybe it's a little, like, almost paranoia, kind of, like, it's a little, I start feeling a little strange, just kind of like, I mean, I believe in a lot of spiritual related things, so, I respect them, and even when I'm, reading about stuff that's not, like, my own cultural beliefs or something that's a newer type of thinking to me, I do take it into consideration that, people believe this for a reason, but I do believe in, some form of supernatural things that can. Wow. So I'm really not focused. So my alarm, I think it cut off the recording because I set my alarm for 7:50 a.m. to know when to start logging in at work. I'm just taking a little break right now. But yeah, like, this recording here on the pod just goes to show that, not every day is going to be super perfect, but I think reflection is definitely an important key. Not reflecting to really be like, why didn't I do this right? Or like, I can't believe that I did this wrong, or that I messed this up, or I didn't do that right, but just to kind of readjust a little. But yeah, that weird little cold thing was kind of strange, and I have another friend who's sick, and I have a client who mentioned yesterday that he was sick, so something might be going around. Maybe I caught it, maybe I didn't. Maybe it was something else, maybe it was the dairy products, maybe it was, I don't know, like, maybe it was a sinus thing from the the weather changes. Maybe it was something with the heater. I don't really know what it was. Maybe it was because I was talking a lot. Like, I really don't know. I talk all day. That's what I do at work, is I just talk all day. So, I don't really know why that would be like a real issue, but I don't think I was vaping too much. Like, I can't really identify like what was actually happening there, but I think the little stomach part was probably from the like, maybe I just ate some weird thing, or I don't know. Maybe I ate like a moldy berry or something. I don't really know. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell what the heck happened there, but in a couple hours I'm probably going to get at least a little exercise. I'm kind of feeling a little bit better. I'm about 3 hours almost into the workday, and I had a little bit of yerba, a little bit of coffee. I'm trying to take it easy on the caffeine. Like, I'm just not really too focused today. And last night I wasn't really that focused either. Like, my head was kind of all over the place when I was trying to rest. So, I don't know. Maybe what I was studying last night wasn't like the best of choices for the middle of the night. But I was having fun doing it. I don't know, maybe it put my energy in a weird place. Like, I didn't really notice any kind of stress or anything until I started kind of going to sleep. But I kind of wanted to think more deeply on the topics, so that's why I was like recording about what I was reading about with those like spirituality topics. So you probably know like how some religions and things like have these like weekly study guides for whatever the lesson plan is, and then basically I just went through all the discussion questions and was recording about my opinions about those topics. But yeah, like I don't know, like maybe it was triggering in some way. I don't really feel like it was. Like, I felt like it was fun, but I don't know, like it was a weird night. And other than, the little bit of lack of sleep, like I wasn't up till like 2 a.m. or anything. I don't think I was even up till midnight, but other than the bit of lack of sleep and then waking up kind of too early, once I started getting up and everything, I felt fine. Showered, ate, had my caffeine, not necessarily in that order. But yeah, I felt fine. And I even had a dream last night. Like, I don't really dream that much lately. Like I was mentioning before, I haven't been dreaming often, but I did have a dream. So that was a nice touch. And then, yeah, today I'm just getting through the shift, trying to get in a workout, and seeing if I'm going to post some of the stuff that I was recording yesterday. I probably wouldn't post it on this podcast because it's kind of not for this site, but otherwise I'm listening to an episode. Let's see what this one is called. It's called Falling in Love with Torah, Rav Herschel Schechter, on the Living L'Chaim YouTube channel. So that's kind of what I'm listening to as I'm doing some documentation work, and otherwise I'm just trying to organize my caseload and everything, and organize the rest of the month so I can maybe take some days off, like easily take some days off. Otherwise I'm kind of chilling, guys. So yeah, I hope everybody's okay. I hope you know, that everyone has a, good midweek. I'm going to get back to plugging away here. And, yeah, thanks for listening.